So recently, Samuel L. Jackson made comments about the San Bernardino shooting that took place a little while ago. And I first heard of these comments uh, on Fox News, so of course they tried to from the start make it be something negative or otherwise bad for him to say. His comments actually were that he was disappointed that it wasn't a crazy white person, in his own words, that went out and committed the crime. And when I heard that first part, I said, wow, it's just wow, you really have to say. And then I actually hear the audio, the entire clip, where he says that his concerns or his wishes that it would have been, in his own words, a crazy white person were due to the fact that there has been a discriminatory view towards Muslims with these terrorist attacks and other acts that have gone on. So, in context, I get his comment. And to my own surprise, and to the credit of contributors of Fox News, there were some in that same panel on the Five today uh, that actually agreed and understood where he was coming from, as opposed to the one guy who's, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a racist. And they mentioned the fact that his background of a segregated South and coming from this I guess part of society that went through discrimination, which he also mentioned with Muslims becoming the new young black man. It's all his views are, as they understood, these two contributors, rooted in his background. They are directly responsible for how he views the situation. I think when one looks at it that way, they'll understand him a lot more. I looked at it that way, and I certainly get where he was coming, where he's coming from, as opposed to when I just turn on the TV and I'm over here watching this, and all of a sudden they put up a headline about what he thought, and I go, what? And really, what I'm getting at is Fox tried to, or at least this head panelist that announced this story, tried to give a negative impression of Samuel L. Jackson. Then when playing the evidence, the clip that is supposed to leave you going, oh man, he's bad. I don't think he's bad anymore. I thought he was bad in that split second. And I said, oh, let me just wait and see if the actual thing, if they play it, or some words or some quotes or whatever. They play it, no longer. I don't have a bad view of him anymore. I really have never had a bad view of him. I was just concerned about what he meant by those comments, and then he elaborated on it in that clip, and it was it was all put to rest. All worries, all hopes, all scares, just quelmed with a few more comments he made that explained everything. And it's just amazing to me how the guy went out of his way to make him look bad, and it didn't work. Nice try. Sorry.